Yo, this Coyungin, I just jumped out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Free kill, we just caught another one. We ain't done, sit outside his crib until his brother comes. It's just easy.
All right, so we got Coyungin jumping off the porch with us today.
What's up with you, man?
Man, I'm feeling great. How you feeling today, man?
Good, man. Feeling good, dog.
Yes, sir, man. Nah, I appreciate you coming by today, too,
Anytime, man.
Yes, sir. Man, go ahead and introduce everyone that's sitting behind you today, too, man, so everyone knows who's back there.
Y'all know what's going on, man. My dog Eli, man, we started this shit together, man. My first cameraman, you know what I'm saying? I also got Dre right here in the cut, too, my first cameraman. So I had the one that been on the journey with me since, you know, I've been gone. My little cousin, that's like my hype man, you know what I'm saying? He get me energized off his energy.
Okay.
Big home, big wearing right here, you know. OG really like show a nigga like the steps and the way to get to the shit, doing it the right way, you know what I'm saying? Especially where I come from.
Yeah.
So like, you know, he really be showing me, he been down the path I've been down. So.
I feel that, man. Love to see the support, man. They all here for you,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what else you got shaking here in Atlanta, man?
Shit, I just been dealing with some like label meetings, shooting videos and shit, knocking features out, just traveling. I've been on the road a lot.
Okay.
So.
Atlanta be showing you a lot of love when you touch down, man?
Yeah, man, always. Atlanta, always. That's like my third home, my second Houston, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, Atlanta like my
You good
third.
all over, huh?
Fucking right, man.
All right, but originally from New Orleans, right?
New Orleans, man.
Yeah, so what part of the city are you from first off?
Shit, I'm from the heart of it. Like, I'm off Josephine, so that's like really trenches, you know what I'm saying? So like, we really in the middle of the city, like, you know? Like, it ain't hard, like, you can Google that bitch gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying you gonna see a lot of positive shit, but that bitch gonna pop up for sure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so what's new in the city, man? What's been going on out there?
Shit, only thing I see going like right now, like, as in a positive direction, is like, folk, with the music, the eye is coming over there now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the spotlight really on us right now. So they really want to see what we gonna do. I feel like over the years, like, you know, different people been biting our style and shit. And then like, once everybody catch up on it, and nigga realize that it really come from New Orleans, so they really putting their eyes over there now, where it's originally from, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, why do you think New Orleans was overlooked until recently, man? Because it's like, you know, you guys had a huge run with the Cash Money No Limit era, but then it was kind of quiet in the city, man.
Shit, I ain't even gonna lie, like, I don't think we ever since the Cash Money, like ever since they did their thing, I don't think we had nobody else to push the rest of the people, like, you know, the rest of the artists try to get up. So like, that's the only thing I think that held us back. But now like, we knocked the door back down, so it's back on us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Would you say most of the artists out there fuck with each other, trying to uplift each other? Is it more of a competition?
Like everything gonna be competition, whether it's sports, no matter what you're doing, like everybody won't be at the top, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I ain't gonna lie, what I've been saying, like, everybody been pulling each other lately, you know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't even gonna cap on that one, but shit, we getting there.
Yeah. And like you mentioned, man, a lot of people borrowing that sound. So, like, what type of impact and influence would you say New Orleans has had on the culture and on the music scene?
Shit, like, I feel like New Orleans is like Philly and Chicago. So like, we all have like the treacherous. Like every city got their treacherous, but our shit really be treacherous. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like, to be honest, like, we on the way up. So like, everybody doing in the city right now is like, if the next person get to a high step, he pull the next one. If I get on, then I'm gonna pull back and grab some people, you know what I'm saying? So like, even with A&Rs, when they like come to visit you, anything like that, they always ask about other artists in the city too. You know what I'm saying? So that right there let me know like, they looking.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, so let's take it back though, man. So Cole, like, what was your childhood like? What were you into as a kid growing up in New Orleans?
Shit, like, my childhood, it was balanced, but it got rocky like around my teenage years. Shit, like every other young kid coming out the hood, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it ain't no different. Only thing different is like, you know, my pop's been incarcerated, him dying in jail and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's it. So like, I never really had no father figure to really show me the way. So everything I did, bumped my head, that would taught me right from wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, moms can do everything. So like, my childhood, it was rough. You know, I went through some shit like that adults doing, like that they was going through. Went to jail, fighting, major cases and shit. Also like just man trying to overcome it, like to make it at least to see 25, you know what I'm saying? So like in our city, shit, that ain't, it's really becoming impossible to do. So I'm just, blessed to be in the position I'm in right now.
Real shit, man. Why do you think we hear about so much violence in New Orleans then?
Shit, because it's a small city first though, and then like, there's a lot of animosity like between people, animosity. So it's like, then it's to the point to where like you gotta pick sides also. Like either you're gonna roll with them, you're gonna roll with them, but if you roll with them, you taking their problems on too. You know what I'm saying? So like, the violence shit, that ain't just start. That shit just, we grew into it. You know what I'm saying? So like, it started with, when we were small, it was already going on. So the older we get, we just start picking up like what they left behind. That's it. So the problem that we have today is really not our problem. It's like what the older dudes had, what we grew up into. So we just picked up the problems, you know what I'm saying?
What do you think it's going to take to stop that trend then for the next generation?
Shit, I can't even answer that to be honest, because I don't think it's like, if blood and shit, there's no way you can stop it. Like, it's too late, you know what I'm saying? So like, ain't no way to stop that. That ain't gonna stop.
Understood, man. So when would you say you jumped off the porch? How old were you?
Shit, to be honest, I think I jumped off the porch at like 14, 15.
Yeah.
Like, I was already running wild already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in school and shit, I never showed that image to where like I was, wild. I was laid back, quiet, you know what I'm saying? I didn't say too much. I played ball and shit. But on the outside, when school let out, I'm a different me. You know what I'm saying? So like, shit, I was already out the porch, 14.
Yeah, you mentioned having to hit your head a lot. So like, what was one of the biggest lessons you learned while being out there then?
I think the biggest lesson was like, my biggest lesson was like shit, like peer pressure, you know what I'm saying? So like, I was always taught like, don't follow the crowd and shit, but I felt like the path I was going down, I was following the crowd already. You know what I'm saying? So like, I may was doing it different or doing it in my own way, but it's still like, I was following the crowd. Everybody was doing it, so fuck, I'm on the same, route. And then like, being young, I see, looking at like, niggas I looked up to, all this shit, cars, money and shit, I wanted the same thing. But the only difference is I ain't want to wait till I get older to have it. I wanted it while I was young, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy my shit. So like, fuck, like I think that, like teaching myself to be a man.
Yeah.
That was the hardest thing I dealt with.
I dig that. So how'd you get into making music then?
Shit, I always could make music. Like, I always had the talent to rap. Flows, have flows on different beats. But I never really took it serious because my head was in a whole different place. Like, I was on this side, but I do it like for fun of it, but never really put my full potential into it until like, when I started realizing that's gonna be my only way out the city. So when I see that, I gotta go full throttle at it.
Yeah. Do
what it means necessary to get where I'm trying to go. That's like, that really, like music changed my life, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw you write that on IG.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That shit changed my life for real though.
Yeah. So how long ago was that you realized this is the way out, man? This is another way to make it?
Shit, like I realized this like just 2 years ago, man.
Really?
Just 2 years ago, like about 2.5 years ago. That shit, like I was dealing with some shit, and shit just kept showing me, but every time I looked, that music was in my face the whole time. But it's only so many times I could overlook it. But that's what I went with, and I chose the right decision.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So who'd you grow up listening to? Who were some of your favorite artists?
Shit, I'm gonna be honest, like I grew up listening to like Wayne, Meek. Like I listened to a lot of street rappers or battle rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like Jadakiss, I was listening to a lot of them because I was going through the shit that they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the shit they talking about. So that's what I really related to. But now shit, I ain't gonna lie, I really be tuned into like Dirt, Baby, like the young generation, because like when I was growing up, it was always the older dudes that everybody looked up to. But now it's like us young niggas setting examples for the ones behind us. So like I listen to like ones in my age bracket who at a higher level than me because I'm trying to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? So like, shit, it's just a mixture of both.
Yeah. And how'd you get the name Coyungin?
Shit, like the whole hood, I'm the youngest nigga from around now. You know what I'm saying? So like, they're like, fuck, everybody already calling me Co, and then they're like, the hood call me Youngin, because I'm the youngest one, I'm like the baby. So like, But we put that together. We went with the whole city. Everybody know me by Coyungin. Everybody, like everywhere I go, like Coyungin. Like you know what I'm saying? Like no matter where I'm at, like nigga just Coyungin. They know who that is.
I got you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's your creative process like? Do you be writing? Do you be punching in? Do a little bit of both?
Shit,
or?
I just learned really to write. Cause like I never wrote songs. I just make a hook, come back with a verse, throw a hook on, and that'd be that. So like now I really got into the process to where like I could sit down, really writing songs. So like when I had downtime, like for example, like sitting in jail, like I was 17, so they still had me going to school and shit in jail. So when they gave me the pen and all that, I wasn't paying attention to what's going on. I'm writing what I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? So like that really made my brain like transfer to where I need to start writing.
Yeah. And
I really realized like when I write, it come out way smoother, fluent, like a real
makes
song.
more sense too, man, because you can tell a lot of people when they be freestyling, punching in, they kind of all over the place.
Yeah, like shit, when you freestyle, you gonna hit about 10 different topics. But when you write, the song got a meaning behind it. So you really sticking toward that to make sure and tell everybody why, you know, that's the title of the song. Basically, when your song first come on, you'll know what the person about to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But that's really it.
Yeah.
Like I just started writing.
Oh shit, that's wild.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like, you know, brings out the best out of you in your music? Is it like when you're in good mood, pissed off, or going through some real life shit?
Shit, I'm about to tell you, if you just drive me off in the studio, turn the lights off, and just let the music ride, that's me. I go with the flow, I go with the mood. Like, I feel like everything I spit about, like either Bro and them gotta feel it, because if they don't feel it, shit, who else gonna feel it? I'm making music for them. You know what I'm saying? And like whoever else going through what I'm going through. So like if Bro and them feel it, I know they gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how were you able to create a buzz these past 2 years?
Shit, the first buzz, I dropped my first song, and like I just posted it on the ground and see what people think, and they were like, nigga, you sound good. So a lot of people went to telling me, I'm like, maybe I'ma fuck with it. So I went to dropping a couple more songs, my buzz get to going up. Then I linked with Bro, Leaf Ward, me and him linked, did a song, my buzz shot to the roof. So like in the city, like I really feel like in the city, nobody else was saying like Trench Babe is up. You know what I'm saying? So I really set it that trend in the city. And that shit just went to going global when I started saying everybody like Trench Babe is this, Trench Babe that. And then when they posting like a verse out your shit as a caption on their page, like that shit motivated me. So I kept going.
Yeah.
And I just like, my buzz just keep going up and up. So I ain't let up since.
I feel that. And you've had multiple labels reach out to you, right?
Yeah, I had a lot of labels. Like, that just, like I be keeping that business personal because I don't speak on it yet. But now I've been dealing with a lot of labels. So like, I just feel like as an artist, like you gotta know what you want in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a machine on your own, then push it on your own to where you could get to the highest point. Then maybe you weigh out your options if you want to sign to a label. But if you feel like, if a label come to you and you feel like you don't have a machine or you don't have the support, then that's who you gotta go with, because you know one thing, they gonna put the support for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if you could do it on your own, I just do it on your own. Yeah.
What's some of the biggest challenges that come with doing it on your own, being an independent artist these days?
You might not blow as quick as a person signed to a label with a label backing them, but the moment your time come, is your time. Everything, them checks, all that money, that's yours. So like, no, you don't pay nobody, you don't owe nobody, that's all yours, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So if you were to sign, what's something that you look for out of a label? Is it like creative control? Is it just having that machine behind you? Is it a nice check?
I feel like when I look at labels, I look at like the relationship, the bond, feel like family, you know what I'm saying? So like, at a point in life, everybody go through something. So I feel like if I was to sign a label and one day like I'm going through something and I feel like I need a break, you know what I'm saying? I ask for a break, I feel like, fuck it, let's give him a little break, he'll come back. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to be I feel like I'm a slave, I'm working, you know what I'm saying? That's what I really don't want to feel like. The money, I got the money. So like, I don't need a label, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, one day, I may sign, but that's all I really look for, like the bond. I just want a label. If I sign a label, all I want them to do is brand me. I want to see my face everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like I wake up, I just see nothing, just me.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking for.
How's it been getting adjusted to fame like that, where people, you know, recognizing you?
Shit, at first, that shit was scary, cause like where I come from, shit, you know, running up on people and shit, I feel like that's harm, you know what I'm saying? You trying to harm me. So I was just getting new to it, but as I got bigger and it kept coming, you know, I adjusted to it, you know what I'm saying? So like now, like, I try my best not to move with security, but shit, that would, you know, that's the route I have to go down right now.
Yeah, better to be smart about it. Absolutely, man, yeah. So how did you link with Leaf Ward?
Shit, it's really, to be honest, bro, we had a conversation on IG. And the moment I put the first rap up that I ever did, that nigga was like, nigga, like, that's your ticket right now. Like, you know, and that's coming from a nigga at the same age as me. You know what I'm saying? He already had his buzz. So like, I was like, so when I sent it to him, I sent them some shit, that nigga like, I'm getting on this. You know what I'm saying? That nigga took the second verse off and put his verse on. You know what I'm saying? Sent that bitch back. Told me, man, I'll be in the city in a month. We gonna shoot this. Just bring the city out. Bring the trenches out. That's how we link.
No, that's all
like,
right there.
Shit, like I've been linking with a lot of different artists, been hitting the nigga up. Like I've been just networking. Like even Icewear, you know, I just dropped the song Free Kill with him. Man, that shit was love how we even got that. Like.
How so? How did that come about?
Well, I think Jetto, that's his homeboy. You know, man, Jetto met, you know what I'm saying? Jetto was like, man, I'm gonna link you with Icewear and I need y'all to do something. We like, do you have anything open right now that you're working on? I'm like, yeah. So I sent him something with two verses. He was like, how old are you? And I told him how old I was. That nigga like, you talking some grown man shit. So he was like, I'm gonna give it to bro and see what bro think. And then I'm gonna hit you back. But he was like, I'm gonna hit you later tonight, you know what I'm saying? But before the night even came, that nigga hit me back in like 10 minutes. Icewear on the phone. So Icewear was like, nigga, I need you to send me that session with just the first verse, and I got the second verse. And that shit was like that, so like, that nigga was pressuring me to shoot the video. Like, I was on some shit like, man, I'ma wait, you know what I'm saying? But he was on some shit like, nigga, let's shoot that now, turn you up some more. So he was like, nigga came into town, like on some real man-to-man shit, like my respect for him went out the roof. That nigga pulled up on me. That nigga ain't had security, bro, but that nigga came by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a nigga to do that, and especially in New Orleans, because not a lot of artists gonna do that down there. So like, even for you to pull up on me solo dolo, son, that tell me, man, you ain't feel nothing. You ain't know what you was coming into. You just hopped out that bitch, man. It was love, man.
Yeah.
And that right there, I respected him way more. Like, that shit meant a lot to me. That nigga was like, man, that's a solid nigga. So like, even still to the day, like, we still be, you know, keeping in contact. Like, that nigga want to do something else. He trying to turn me up, you know what I'm saying? But I really fuck with him, dog.
Yeah.
But like, shit, like, for even Gates been on my back about a lot of shit too. So like, we've really been talking lately. He been showing me the way. That nigga like, nigga, I'm gonna help you. So like, fuck, it's just a lot of support that I've been getting lately.
Yeah, a lot of genuine support too.
Yeah, genuine too. Like,
yeah,
all love.
Yeah. And Free Kill, that shit's hard too, man. I see that one's been going up since you dropped that one.
Fucking right. Like, ever since I dropped that, I just be like, even when I'm cruising through the city, like, just say it so happen, I pop out. I hear all the little kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Running up to a nigga like, I should be meaning something, cause like I feel like now I'm in control, so they looking up to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an idol to them, you know what I'm saying? But I always stay in touch to where like, I ain't no nigga to go Hollywood. You know, I'm always show love to the trenches, cause that's who had my back when I had nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit, man. So what's your thoughts on the rap game, the music industry, everything that be going on right now?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, like I really see like the dark side of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that people don't know about, like all they see is like us shining and these cars, the girls, the parties and shit, like the cameras. Man, they don't see like when you working, or they don't see like when they sleeping, you have fucking photo shoots that you don't really want to be at, but you gotta be there. Doing videos in the wee hours when everybody else is getting ready for bed and you tired as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't see that. So like, I see like both sides of it, like the good part, the bad part, and the still part, like when you just getting shelved. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got their turn. So like either you gonna wait your turn or you gonna blow your moment trying to rush to your turn. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. What's some of your goals for your music career? What are you trying to accomplish?
Like the only goal I got in mind, like just getting to like my highest level, my highest peak. I feel like with me with the music, like I'm in position to where like I can make sure everybody behind me straight, and like also like put my homies on to make sure they family straight. You know what I'm saying? It's all just branding, like just building as one, building an empire, bro, and building strong. That's it.
Yeah. You just dropped this video for "Pissed Me Off," man. What can you tell us about that song? What pissed you off that day, bro?
Man, it ain't even that. Like, I'm like, I just be like hearing a lot of rumors and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not like I don't put my personal life on the media or nothing like that. So like, music be my only way to express my, feelings, my pain, or what I'm going through. So I be like, I feel like they don't feel me on the internet, but they gonna feel me through my voice. Like, you gonna hear me, and I'm gonna get my point across. So like, everything I see in the music, man, I stand on it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm a solid nigga. Like, ain't no flaws in me. So, what, man, I don't know what happened that day, dog. Like, I got in the studio and just zoned in, and like, I just went to letting shit out that I've been holding in. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it came out. And then it was crazy. Like, I recorded that shit like 2 days. Then 2 days after that, he pull up. They ready to shoot that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So they really tell me what I need in it up. They really be showing me like the directing part of the videos. So like, they really behind it. All I do is show up and be there. You know what I'm saying?
And what about "Fuck 'Em" that you dropped back in January?
Man, that's crazy. I shot that. I was saying like, I named it "Fuck 'Em" because like, it don't matter. Like, you could be the baddest bitch. They gonna always have a bitch hating on you. You could be the toughest, hardest, flyest nigga. There's always somebody praying on your downfall. So like, at the end of the day, either you gonna be rich with problems or you gonna be broke with problems. I'd rather be rich with them, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, man, fuck them. Like, anything like you feel like a person hating on you or envying you or whatever you're going through, fuck them, dog, and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Then it's crazy, cause like, I jumped off the plane at like 12 that night. I shot that at like 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then right after that, right after the shoot, went straight to the studio. So that shit was just straight work, like straight out the plane, video shoot, studio. I left out the studio like 8:30, 9 in the morning.
It's that dedication right there.
Putting that work in, like the leg work, gotta get in. It gotta get put in.
Absolutely. So what's the next single or next video you got loaded up, man?
Shit, working on this tripping right now. Like, I think this about to set the tone. Like, especially cause like the summer coming up, so like everybody wanna get turned, have fun the whole summer. This gonna get them turned for sure. Like, if you're a smoker, you gonna smoke. You drink, you gonna get turned. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to drop that like next week.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go crazy with that one. So like, man, the goal of that is like to get the world on it to where like everybody just turn like, you tripping. Like, if you're home and getting out of pocket, let them know you tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that bitch gonna be one.
Looking forward to that one, man. So you putting together a new album, mixtape, EP, anything right now?
Shit, my birthday next month, man. The streets been asking for it. So like, what I'm working on right now is getting all the songs cleared. So like, the goal is like, right before my birthday, I wanna drop a tape just for the streets.
Okay.
And it's like, I know it's my birthday, but it's my gift to them. You know what I'm saying? So like, they gonna love it.
Yeah. When's your birthday?
May 27th.
Okay. Gemini. There you go.
Fucking right.
So who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
Shit, like, I've been working with my boy Abby. That's really who like found my sound. So like, me and him really do a lot of work, engineering, producing. Legion, that's like my little god brother, but that nigga makes some hard beats. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Trey Pound, he had a buzz in the city when I was in high school. He still got a buzz, you know what I'm saying? So like, we been collabing on shit, just working. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the main three that I've been really working with.
Yeah, I got you. And you got your own label, right? Different Breed Entertainment?
Different Breed, yeah.
Okay. So you the only artist here? You trying to build up some other artists?
I got another artist, but he's not here right now at the moment.
Okay.
But the goal is right now is like I'm putting everybody in my circle as a part of my brand. So like we all represent this. And like everybody has a job in it, you know what I'm saying? Rather you're an artist or security or whatever you is, you're a part of it, you know what I'm saying? So it's all just one big family. Like this, we grew up together and it's what we came together as adults and put together. Yeah. And like we named it different breed because like we feel like you put us at any part of the world, like we gonna stick out regardless. So like we ain't gonna blend in. We one of a kind, you see what I'm saying? So like a different breed, man.
I fuck with that, man.
Yeah, fucking right. Yeah. Shit, that bitch on my neck, man. You see that?
Cody, you got any advice you would like to share to the youth, to the new generation coming up right now, man?
Shit, it's really like, I got 4 words for them, like, stay consistent and stay dangerous at all times, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it, that's all I can tell them. Just stay consistent, stay dangerous, no matter where you at. No matter what you're doing, stay consistent, just be the best at it.
Yeah, I dig that, man. So what's next? 2022, almost halfway through the year, man.
We already there. Fuck, we going up, man. This gonna be the year. I feel like the world gonna know about me. Like different states know about me, but I feel like this gonna be the year the world know about me to where like the goal this year is like by the end of the year, I won't be hopping out jets, going to another jet, going somewhere else. Leaving there, another, so it's gonna be like a big tour like for me. That's my biggest goal right now.
Yeah.
Getting that on the road.
That'd be major right there, man.
Fucking right, boy. I'm ready to go up anyway, man. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Show the city, like, man, it's us. We back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you mentioned Houston being your second home. How'd you get tapped in over there?
Oh, man, fuck. Shout out to J.Prince and shit. I had visited Houston a couple of times, just recording in different studios with different producers. Then one day, my producer, who Abby, get a call, like, you know, J.Prince want to meet me. So Abby was like, he called me, like, nigga, what's the soonest you could fly out? I'm like, what's the occasion? I'm like, fuck it. So that nigga left from his house, I left from mine, we met at the airport, we was gone. We was in the studio like 1:30 in the morning with him. So like, we talking business, nigga believe in me. So like, that nigga was telling me like, man, nigga, you like, I feel your pain. You know what I'm saying? You like, you know, I didn't know you. But one day I just walked in and his homeboy told him that record, he was like, man, they got a nigga from New Orleans that came in, you need to hear him, you know what I'm saying? So he listened to like 4 or 5 of them that I recorded that day.
That's it.
He said, and he was persuaded. He told me to come talk to him. So, you know, that's why like Houston, like I'm really dragged to it. So like, I bet like they show me a lot of love out there also.
Yeah. I'm sure that was very motivating, man,
yeah,
to get that call,
like,
man.
You sitting next to somebody that's like labeled a legend in the game. Man.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. All right, Cole, you got any shout-outs you'd like to give before we wrap it up here, bro?
Shit, I want to shout out to Squad, man, at 3X, man. You already know it's still free to rest, man, until I see the rest. Shout out to moms. Shit, shout out to my team. Most definitely shout out to me, man, putting this work in. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all, man.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Free kill, we just caught another one. We ain't done, sit outside his crib until his brother come. This shit easy, I been flexing with a honey bunny.